Ooh! Spartans, we are back with another episode here, clocking in with some chart requests from the Discord. We're going to be taking a look at some charts today. We got about 30 requests from the squad over here from the Overkill Army, so we're going to be hitting all of these. We got CSPR XDC, that's Toyota Motors, Bitcoin, some altcoins up in here. We got a bunch of stuff. We got PLTR in here, AVAX, Roblox, HNT, Gold, and I'm seeing a bunch of names that I don't even recognize yet, and you guys have been calling out some bangers. We've called out some really good altcoins that we have on our list now. So just to show you guys, if we find an altcoin that is a lower market cap that we want to keep an eye on that's not really risen, it's going to go on our orange list. So we have lists built out on this channel that you could follow actually over here in the Discord. We post our Overkill watch list, which is our looking to buy watch list. That's going to be these names. And if we can get through these fast enough, and I got enough time today, I will try to hit our looking to buy list here. I want to get through our members chart requests here first, just to keep everybody updated on the names that they're watching. I hope everybody's having a good Wednesday, and let's kick this thing off. First things first here. Okay, first things first. Let's find a perfect setup. Okay, let's find a perfect setup. So this one over here is PLTR. Okay, and I don't even see a spot. This was the entry on PLTR right here. It's giving you another opportunity here at the moment. Okay, but there's no green dots. We want to wait on confirmation on PLTR. This thing's got earnings coming up. So 1562 is its level. But the rules that we follow here, guys, we want to be trading above the 50. So the 50-week moving average is going to be the light blue line on our chart. Okay, the light blue line, we want to trade with the trend. If we're going to buy something, we want the trend to be up. And we know that the trend is up as long as we are above the 50-week moving average. Very, very important to understand. The other things to take into consideration is where we get the green dot. The green dot is our buy signal. This is the second we want to buy. We want to buy on the green dot candle. Okay, that is where we are entering on these positions. Again, we only trade a weekly chart. We're longer-term investors. This is not a day trading channel. Okay, we're looking to make our moves every, 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 6 months. That's how long we're looking to swing trade. And again, we're in and out. We want to buy close to the average moving price, and we want to sell when it's extended off of it. For example, PLT right here, this thing was 36% off of the average price. So that's when we want to look to buy. Think of it as like you're going shopping, right? We want to buy stuff on discount or at a fair price and sell when it's expensive. Okay, we're like wholesalers. We're wholesaling stocks and cryptocurrencies here. So again, buying when it's close to that 50-week moving average. Those are the setups we're looking for. And again, we're scanning for green dots here. So let's go ahead and dive in here. CSPR is going to be the first one. This one got the sell signal back here in January. I'd just be holding on. I wouldn't be holding. I would be waiting, right? Waiting for the green dot. Do not buy a falling knife. You don't want to buy when we're just going down. Wait for the green dot. That is when we reverse. That is when we go up. Right there, it broke, right? The thing's not 100%. You got the sell signal right there. That told you to get out, and it continued. Okay, boom. There was your re-entry. Nice little trade there, but right now, that thing, those are some big, nasty bars. Okay, I don't want to be any part of that. Wait till it slows down. Candles start getting smaller, and you get that green dot for confirmation on CSPR. Here's XDC. Okay, that one's actually breaking down below its 50 right there. I'm not liking that. We need a bounce. One thing I am noticing, though, is the stochastic, that blue RSI, is right there on the ground. So that's at 0 right now. So what I do on XDC is just wait for the green dot, right? Wait for the confirmation that we're not in a bear, we're not going down anymore, and we're going up. Okay, as long as the last dot is red on the chart, the price action is going down. When it flips to green, that's when it's going up. So again, we want to enter on the green dots, and we want to sell when the blue line, see how it's at 0 right now? We want to sell when it's up here at 100. Okay, so if it's at 0, we're looking to buy, but it needs to be above or around that average price. So I think the next dot next green dot on XDC is going to be real interesting. Here's Toyota Motors. Again, this is a beautiful looking trend here. Okay, beautiful looking trend. We're going straight up. So we're in an uptrend. So what are we looking to do? We're looking to buy pullbacks, right, when the stochastic is down here at 0. Okay, and then looking for the green dots. But if the stochastic RSI is at 0, that means the momentum has been overdone to the downside. Does that make sense, everybody? Okay, drop a like on the video if that makes sense. Okay, and by the way, we're giving away a lifetime Spartan membership to somebody in the comments of last week's video. I'll do that here once we get through the chart requests. So if you entered for that in last week's video, I'm going to be choosing someone from the comment section. I'll give away another lifetime membership, meaning you get full access to all of our watch lists, right? All of the buy and sell alerts from the trading indicator. Those are those red and green dots. You'll get lifetime access to this. If you're already a Spartan, I'll just cancel your monthly membership and you'll have lifetime access. All you got to do is drop a comment on this video and like it, okay? Drop a comment and like it. I will choose someone in the comments if we can get to 50 likes on this video. We got to get to 50 likes, and I'll give away the lifetime membership from last week here after we get through the chart requests. Okay, so here's Toyota Motors again. This is a very strong trend. This is a good identification, right? Somebody called this out because they probably identified the uptrend. Okay, this thing had a massive dip down on Toyota Motor. So again, we're just looking to buy the pullbacks. Ideally, we want to buy around that 50-week moving average, though. If we can get a dip down to there at 172, that'd be great. Right now, I'd be looking to sell. Look where the stochastic is. This is where I'm taking profits. Okay, this is where I'm taking profits as a trader on Toyota Motor. And you can see the pattern, right? Up for 4 weeks, down for 4 weeks. Up for 4 weeks, down for 4 weeks. Up for 4 weeks. Okay, what's coming next? Are we going to blast off and go through the ceiling? I don't know. Folks, we're never trying to time the top or the bottom, but we have a plan to where we want to get in. Okay, we want to get in this area. Okay, somewhere down here, and we want to sell up here. Okay, up here in this area where the greed and the delusion is. Okay, if someone's preying on a breakout here, right? If you're preying on a breakout, you're being greedy, right? We want to sell before the greed. Again, I think the best place to sell before the greed happens, right? Before this happens, see, you want to sell right in this area. You never want to try to time the top. We're just trying to hit singles and doubles. Okay, the best time to time that is when this thing hits 100. That's when I'm taking profits. If it breaks out and runs and you miss out on a grand slam, well, hey, at least you're on second base and you scored. Okay, let's look at Bitcoin here. BTC. This is getting interesting here, folks. Okay, I've been calling for 32, 35K. That's an interesting candle there. Okay, that's an interesting candle. So 38K is going to be the support. We still don't have the buy signal. We still do not have the reversal signal on Bitcoin. So again, we're waiting on that right now. The stochastic's getting down there, right? We're down at 30 now. We're not quite at 0, but we're at 30. So that's below 50, which is, below the midpoint. So again, come Sunday, this thing's going to move again because weekly candles close on Sunday at 7 p.m. And we were just discussing in the Discord this morning, okay? Stocks right now, if you take a look at something like Meta, okay, this thing hit the bottom in 2022, right? It's gone up 400%. So these names are at all-time highs right now. You're talking Facebook, Google's at all-time highs. Okay, they're all breaking out. They're all at massive runs. So what we are talking about in the Discord today is that there could be profit taking in these names, in these stocks, right? Because the big guys, the smart money, who were loading up down here, right, in 2023 when everyone was still thinking we're going into World War III and the world was going to crash, right? Smart money, the people with the trillions and the billions of dollars who know how these markets move, they're loading up down here. So they're up, 85 all the way up to almost 200. Okay, you're talking about, that's 100% on Google, which isn't much because it's such a high market cap stock, but you could see profit taking in stocks eventually, and that money roll over into something like Bitcoin that isn't at all-time highs. All-time highs on Bitcoin is 72K. Google's already at all-time highs. Okay, so smart money, right, is looking to take profits because they're already up 100, 200, 300, 400%, right? You don't make money unless you actually sell the asset, right? So again, these markets don't move straight up or straight down. They move in waves, folks, and we're just trying to ride the wave. We're always staying on the right side of the wave, and that's what's so good about technical analysis here. So Bitcoin's real interesting, folks. Let's wait on the green dot again. That thing's going to be called out over here in our alerts. Okay, we call out every single green dot and red dot over here inside the Discord, okay, on these major names that we follow. Okay, so 38K is looking like support here. Okay, that's an interesting candle. We'll see if 38K holds. If 38 breaks, I do think we'll come down to that 32, 35K level. All that being said, we're still in a massive uptrend, folks. This is a big breakout here on Bitcoin. So get excited because the next year or 2 years, we're going to be going up and not down like we were the last year and a half. Okay, we can identify that because we're now making higher highs. We've broken out of major levels, and now we're in an uptrend. So there's going to be people looking to buy the dips here over the next year and a half. And we're going to be on top of it, folks. We'll call out the signals. You know what it is. Here's TRIAS. Okay, this one's trying to reverse too. Again, looking at something like this, I'm a profit taker, folks. I'm a profit taker. Okay, we're way overextended up here. Okay, and how far are we off the average price? Well, I guess we're only 30% off the average price. That isn't bad, right? You can enter here, and if it dips down there, you can enter again. If you want to trade this, use a stop loss at, what is that? 876. Yeah, again, technically, it's just massively overdone to the upside. So I'd use a stop loss for an entry, and that's a 50%, almost a 50% drop from where we're sitting right there. So that scares me. You know what I'm saying? Because if I put in $10,000 here and it drops, well, actually, we're way more than 30%. We're about 65% off of highs. So if I put in 10 grand here and it drops 65%, I'm down to $4,000. As a trader, that just doesn't make sense, right? I don't want to buy things 65% higher than the average yearly price. We want to buy stuff at the mean, okay, the mean price. If you take a look at our cheat sheet over here, by the way, you can join the Discord for free and get access to these resources, okay? If you take a look, this is the mean. The mean is the average price, right? You guys learned that in elementary school, probably. Okay, the mean is the average, okay? So we look at it from a yearly standpoint, right? A 50-week moving average, because there's 54 weeks, 54 weeks in a year. So we want to buy around that price, right? We want to buy in this area. You want to buy before the mania. You want to buy when we break out above the mean and we get the pullback, okay? I see the breakout, and I just don't see the pullback. It's trying to pump right now. But again, if you're going to take a 65% risk of coming back down to the yearly price down here at $5, that's on you. Okay, I definitely use a stop at 876 if you're playing it though, because again, if we break out, yes, we can go higher. But again, the risk to reward just isn't there for somebody like me. Here's Superverse. This looks like a metaverse play here. Another name that's a little ways off the 50. Okay, 31 cents. That's about a 50% drop down to the 50. Okay, if you can take that, great. But this is a bull flag. Okay, that's a big breakout. I'm actually adding this one to our altcoin watch list. Shout out to whoever called out Super here. Okay, 43 cents would be the current support. That's where we bounce right there. So we're kind of holding on to that 9-week moving average. Okay, if this price action continues, you could probably see you'll probably see a green dot on the chart. Okay, but again, the risk to reward for me isn't there. 43 cents. If we get a pullback down into the 50 though, that'd be a whole different story. Right? That'd be a whole different story because we want to buy bounces off that 50. Right now, again, we're sitting about 50% off of the 50. So we're buying something 50% higher than the average yearly price. We don't want to do that. Okay, if anything, buy it 50% below the average price. Okay, or in our case, right, we want to buy the bounce off of it. Okay, so again, no green dot just yet, but it's trying to curl here. There's just not a lot of volume coming in. Somebody came in, right? Somebody came in and bought this up. So one to keep an eye on, and we're gonna keep it on our altcoin watch list, folks. Here's WagMe Games. Okay, we got to stop right there. That's a nice green candle. Stochastic's getting pretty close to the floor there. Okay, I'd wait on the signal. Wait on the green dot. I mean, this looks like a brand new game here. So this will be more of a fundamental play than a technical play. Here's Dimo, D-I-M-O. Again, profit taking territory up here. We want to buy when the blue wave is down here. Okay, and I can't even see the 50. So it's just grinding on that 9-week moving average. Okay, I'd say your current stop on this is 45. Okay, 45. So one to keep an eye on. I don't think I'm going to add that one into the watch list just because it lacks data. Okay, the more data, the longer it goes back, the better, because you could see all the levels, right? This is UBXS, another altcoin looking coin. I'm actually going to hold on here. Super SUPR. Check this out. So I just got a bot. Here. Info SUPR. Check this out. So we can look up cryptos. We can look up their market cap and all their information. So Super right now is a where's the market cap? Wow. $279 million market cap. So that's pretty small. It's kind of big, but it's not massive, right? 297. So it would have to go to a $2 billion market cap to 10x, which is definitely possible. Total volume, circulating supply, it's about 50% circulating supply. So you guys can read more about Super, that one we just added there to our altcoin watch list over there on CoinGecko over here in the Discord. That's a cool little feature we just added in there. Also, I added top movers. So we got the top movers getting posted every single day over here in the Discord. This will just tell you the ones that are moving the most, and they'll also tell you the ones that are losing the most. You can see Superverse. Hey, look at that, right? Super down 12% today. Okay, and then we also got the stocks over here too. So these are the top stock gainers, top stock losers. Okay, you're going to see those posted over there in the Discord every day from here on out. Okay, so super definitely looking like it wants to, definitely looking like an interesting play here, and that's why it's on our Discord watch list. Here's Deso. Again, stochastic is way overextended. You got the red dot a couple weeks ago. Okay, I'd be looking to take profits on this thing and buy it closer to the 50. We got Rose. Rose is putting in an interesting candle this week as well. Okay, we're not extremely far. This is a good breakout. I don't know who called this out. 27% off the 50. Okay, but that's an interesting candle here. I'd like to see where we close this week, but that's definitely a doji there. Okay, so 8 cents is the current support. Okay, we're at about 50 right now. Is it the greatest time to enter? I don't think so. But could you start a position here? Absolutely. Absolutely, if you don't already own it. Okay, the next green dot will be your place to enter, but, you know, we're breaking out above the 50, folks. When that happens, okay, we go into an uptrend. Okay, boom, here's the pullback. Boom, there's the green dot entry. Bang, rip. Okay, we're just now breaking out above it. Okay, so this is good. This one's also on our altcoin watch list. I like this setup. Okay, green dot will be a money take here, and I don't think it's a bad place. You can start a position here, consolidating right there on the 9. Okay, it looks like a takeoff phase to me from the cheat sheet over here. Okay, take off, boom, break out above the 50. Now let's go. Sell it off, bear trap, rip. Okay, let's go. Rose looks good. That one's on the altcoin watch list too. PDSB, I wouldn't touch this thing. Why? Because we're below the 50 week. Wouldn't even look at it. CSS, we called this one out last week. I like this one. Okay, it's got the green dotski here, baby. Look at that. Wow. Let me call this one out. CCS is showing a green dot. Yeah, buddy. On the weekly chart. Bang. Okay, let's go ahead and look up CCS here. I want to see what the market cap is on that one, too. I think that's CCS. Oh, that's CCCS. There's 3 C's in this thing. There's 3 C's in this thing. Oh, ticker CCCS. Yep, there it is. Looks like an AI stock. Okay, this is a stock. Market cap 6 billion right now. Looks like they are, yep, AI. AI. You just have to have that in your description, and your stock is good. Guys, this is a nice setup, folks. This is a freaking nice set. This is juicy here. Okay, we're bouncing right on the 50 here, folks. Right on the 50 here. Okay, with a green dot, it doesn't get any better than this. So put your stop loss down at $10, and I would say $10.50. You're risking 10% to the downside. I mean, where we were right here was 13. So 30% to the upside, 10% to the downside off a signal. I mean, stochastics pointing up. CCS is probably my favorite looking chart for an entry today. And wow. Okay, that's a nice setup there. Nice setup, dude. Okay, monthly don't look that good, though. Okay, that's an ugly monthly candle. But we're melting up right now. So, again, you got to use your stop loss, right? We got our trading rules. Okay, we got our trading rules. Nothing is 100%. Nothing is 100%. Okay? Use a stop loss. That's rule number 6. You got to use the stop loss at 1050. Okay, if it breaks that, this trade is off. But I love where we're at right now based on where we're consolidating right here on the 50, and we got the green dot. It does have earnings coming up. Okay, so that is a wild card. That is a wild card there. That's on the 28th. That's in a month. Okay, but I mean, if I had a stock portfolio going right now, which I don't, okay, I'm pretty loaded up on crypto, I would be playing this. I would be playing that dot there with a stop loss at 1057. PRO, another name. Nice, strong uptrend here. This also looks good as well. Okay, nice bounce right there off 32.49. Okay, and again, where are we? We're above the 50. We're making higher highs. Higher highs. This one looks good. PRO looks good. TNA, also another one. We're just now breaking out above the 50 and trying to reverse. You got a green dot here on TNA. TNA's got a green dot. Let me call that one out as well. TNA is showing a green dot on the weekly chart. Bang. Okay, nice setup there. Okay, 31.88 is your stop loss. You're risking about $5 to the downside. That's about 5% on your risk. That's next to nothing, folks. And again, we have now broken out broken out above the 50, and we're trying to reverse here. So play that level if you're going to play TNA. Again, we're bouncing right on the 50-week, right off of the yearly moving average here. PLTR, I don't like this candle this week. It had a nice green candle last week. What I'm looking at is earnings right here. So that's on the, looks like that's on the 5th. Okay, what does the daily look like here? Yeah, again, we're looking fine. As long as they don't shit the bed on their earnings, this looks like a great setup. Okay, we're above the 200-day. Okay, weekly chart. We're consolidating here above the 50. Okay, the stochastics on the floor. All we're missing is a green dot. And if they beat their earnings and crush it, this thing could rip. So if you want to play PLTR, set your stop loss at 1560, 1550. Call it the round number. Okay, and if that breaks, you got to sell. Again, you got to use a stop loss because nothing is 100%. But this trade setup is textbook here. Okay, 1550. Watching earnings, that's in about 5-6 days. IMX. This one's broken out too. Big breakout. I want to see it back into the 50. Okay, right now we're sitting about 50% off of that level. It's trying to hold that 9-week moving average at 166. Again, I want to buy closer to the yearly moving average. I don't want to buy assets that are 50% off of their averages. If I miss the grand slam, if I swing for the fences, okay, whatever. I might hit a grand slam, right? This thing might go parabolic, which I'm not looking to do. I'm looking to make 100 to 200% on my trades, okay? Because you only got to do that like 10 times to bank off. And after trading for 7-8 years, the best place to buy is off this 50-week moving average. You want to buy at the average price, okay? Not below it, not way above it, right at the price when we are trending above it. AVAX. AVAX is also still a ways off its 50, but a lot of these names are trying to use their 9-week moving average to bounce. We got what? 34% off the average. Okay, you could enter here off that candle if you wanted to. Okay, 26 would be my level to play. Again, if it comes down to the 50 and bounces, great. You can add again. Okay, you can add again. But again, we're sitting 40% off, so understand that it could drop 40% if you're taking an entry here. Again, wait for the green dot. That's the best thing you could possibly do. But, you know, they tried to flush it down and it got sucked right back up. So it looks extremely bullish, again, with the breakout here. Okay, extremely bullish with the breakout. I don't think it's a bad place to start a position now that we've broken out. And again, if it comes back down to 21, 22, you can add again. You can average down. Okay, you can average down. But I'm still looking at the stochastic here, and it's still overextended. Again, I want to buy down here. I want to buy perfect trade setups, folks. The perfect trade setup for me is when the stochastic is on the floor, we're getting a green dot, and the price is near the 50. Okay, I tried to show you one here at the beginning. There's an example of it on one of my charts here, VET. Okay, this is it here. See the breakout? This is the perfect setup. Breakout, okay, pull back into the 50. This was the perfect trade setup. Okay, back in November. You only have to do this once or twice, and you're a millionaire. Okay, look at this. 2,500% off of that trade. 2,500%. You put in $10,000, you have $250,000. Okay, and this was textbook. The breakout, the pullback, the consolidation, the rip. Okay, right now, okay, look at that. B-Chain's looking good too. Crypto looks good here, folks. I'm liking the crypto charts. I mean, a lot of them are trying to use their 9-week moving average. That's that dark blue line. You can see how it's trying to bounce off of that one. That's the 9-week moving average. Okay, that's about the 2-month moving average. Again, I like to buy off the yearly, but that's just me. That's just me. Okay, so AVAX again looks like it's going for the macro breakout here again. The breakout over the 50 is extremely bullish. Okay, and we were up at $50 back in last month, and we're down to what? We hit 27. That's a 50% dip. So, wow. AVAX is looking good here. I'd be a holder and looking to add. S-Fund. Okay, again, big rip. Stochastics just too far over the top. I want to buy that closer to zero there. Okay, let's see what it does. GRT. This one was requested by a couple people. Okay, look at this. Here's another good breakout here, folks. So we're consolidating. We just got to hold 13 cents. GRT looks real good. Okay, I'm actually adding this one to our... Well, let me check GRT real quick. I want to see what the market cap is. Let's see what the market cap of this thing is. It's only $1 billion market cap. I like that. Okay, their API, organizing blockchain data. Publish all public. Okay, so they're big D apps. Those are like DeFi apps and stuff like that. So they're like, it seems like they're more of like for API and protocol type stuff there. But I like it. Again, breakout, and now we're bouncing. I like it. 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 Okay, last dot is red. I'm actually going to put this on our altcoin watch list because the market cap is below 3 billion. So that one's going on our list here. And I'm actually going to set up the alerts here on GRT as well. I got to do these on our altcoin watch list also. I'm not going to do that in today's video, but I do want you guys to be notified when the green dot comes. Okay, boom. So if you wanted to play that, I know a couple of you requested it, but I like it. I'd be in here. I'd be starting my position. Okay, I'd start my position here, and I'd add again on the next green dot, which I think could be coming here in the next couple of weeks as long as this price holds, as long as 13 cents holds. If that holds, this thing's got some meat on the bone, folks. This thing's got some meat on the bone here. Okay, 1,800% back to the top. And that was back in 2021, the top of the last bull market, 1,800%. GRT's looking good here, folks. GRT. Wow. Chart of the day is GRT, baby. Let's go. Oh, shit. That was the wrong code there. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, bada bing, bada boom. Okay, I'm dropping that chart over there. Chart of the day. That's the chart of the day so far. We still got quite a few to go over here. Let's get back. IMGNA. Okay, this is trader's paradise right here. Okay, stochastic is on the floor. Wait for the green dot. Okay, wait for the green dot. I don't see a 50-week moving average, unfortunately, but this thing's moving pretty heavy here. Okay, I mean, off the bottom last time was a, what was that, 300% move? Oh, so the 50 is there. So we're right into the 50. You guys can barely see that. It's just coming up here. Okay, we're actually below the 50 right now, but we're sitting right on it. I like the stochastic down here again. I don't know the fundamentals of this one. Let's go ahead and find out what they are. I love this new feature in the Discord. We're gonna bank on this, folks. What was it? IMGNA. Yeah. Okay. IMGNAI. That's a long ticker, dude. IMGNAI? Yeah! Looks like another AI crypto as well. What is that? 13 million? $13 million market cap on that one. That's a little one right there, boys and girls. Look at that. Okay, so that's a super small market cap. Again, we need to do our fundamental research, but this one moves crazy. So, again, be cautious. Okay, if you want to play it and you know something about the fundamentals that I don't, I like it. I like it here. Stochastic's on the floor. Again, this is the lowest the stochastic has ever been. So, just make sure, I mean, the true stop loss is probably down here where we made that low at 1. Sitting at about 2 right now. I like that it's sitting right on the 50, too. This is a real small market cap. NAI. Looks like you can buy it on BitJet. It's not available on Coinbase. So that's an interesting one. We'll keep an eye on that one. That one's on the altcoin watch list as well. Here's ASCCY. Look at that. I think this was a banger from Tim here. Okay, shout out Tim. Shout out to the Generals, the Spartans. We got a green dot right here as well. ASCCI. Bang. Look at that. Bouncing. Green dot right on the 50, baby. Yes, sir. Okay, that's looking good. With volume, okay, $29 is the stop. $29 is the stop loss off of that signal right there, and that's looking real good. Okay, ASCCY. ASCCY. Oops. ASCCY. Bada bing, bada boom. What's that? Okay, this is a real low market cap play, folks. These low market cap ones, this IMGNAI, okay, you don't have to put that much in to, like, if this goes to a $1 billion company, you're making 100x. So if you put 1,000 in and it goes 100x, it goes to a $1 billion company, you turned $1,000 into $100,000. Okay, you only have to be right one time on one of those. That's what I like about the small lower cap coins is you could find 10 of these things, put 1,000 in each of them. If one goes 100x, it doesn't matter what the rest of them do. Okay, this one's a $5.6 billion company. So this one's actually a little smaller. What do we got here? Manufactures and sells sporting goods in Japan. Oh, this is, oh, no, it's not. Southeast Asia, blah, blah, blah. So they sell sporting goods, whatever that means. So I like it, though. $6 billion company, 29's the stop. Okay, it was up there at 40. That's a good-looking setup there. Real good setup there. Good call out. Here's Roblox. This is the kids' gaming company. Okay, I'd say they're pretty big. And we're breaking out over the 50 here, and we're coming back into it. 37, 36 is the level. And we're just going sideways right now. Okay, so as long as we hold the 50, we're good. Wait on the signal. Okay, that one's in our red list, so the green dot will be called out over in the Discord. Here's SBRA. Okay, it got rejected off the 200 week there. Let's see where the green dot comes. I'd wait for confirmation because we want that level to hold. We want that SBRA level to hold. We need to hold $13. If that breaks, the trend's going to break. But, you know, you're playing the bounce right on the trend right now, okay? We're making a higher high. And then we're down here below, right? The blue wave is below the zero. So you need a green dot there on SBRA. Cove T. Here's another one. I think these are Tim. I think you guys are catching on to what I'm looking for, and I love it. Okay, I absolutely freaking love it because these are great setups. These are great setups. Okay, breakout, pull back. Boom, there's your entry right above the 50, rip. Okay, pull back. Okay, nice doji this week. This looks like a stock as well. Okay, 25.38 is the level. COVTY. COVTY. Cove T. What's the market cap on this one? 10 million, so that's a little bigger. Palmer Materials. Yeah, I don't know. Some type of materials company. 25 is the level. ADDY, this is Adidas. You're getting a bounce here. This is a beautiful entry candle here for you guys on Adidas. Okay, they're the sporting goods company. Okay, stop loss is going to be right there at 89.50. Okay, stochastic's turning here. No green dot just yet, but this is a bullish candle right there. So expecting a breakout on this thing. Make sure you know what its earnings is. Okay, it's a little overextended there on the daily. So I'd play it, though. I mean, if you want to own it for the long term, okay, again, and then wait to sell till the stochastic gets back up in this area. I think a green dot's coming either this week or next week on ADDY. Not on our watch list, though, so keep an eye on that one if you got the indicator. And by the way, if you guys want this trading indicator, you can come over here and you can get it. Okay, you can buy it and you can use it for yourself. The best $1,500 I've ever spent. If you don't want to spend the $1,500, right, you can become a member. You can join the Overkill Army and get access to all our watch lists, all the alerts, right? You can request charts for these videos, so on and so forth. It's $7 a month, the price of one Starbucks coffee. Here's HNT. Okay, again, this one's just rocket shipping here. Ridiculous, dude. Ridiculous. Okay, ridiculous. Big breakout there, and it just looks like it wants to rip. It wants to do the ripski here, is what it wants to do. 50% off of the 50 here. Golly. I bought some of this, like, right here at $2. And then the day after I bought this name, Binance delisted it, and it dropped like 50%. And then I got tired of holding it, and I sold throughout this time. But if I would have held on, man, I would have been up 600-700% on HNT. They had a partnership with T-Mobile. That's why I bought it. And then Binance delisted it, and then it ripped. So, yeah, this thing just looks... I mean, it was all the way up at $70 back in 2022. So, I mean, the trend is very strong here. You can't argue with that. It is very, very strong. Okay, green dot would be your place to enter. If you want to play it now, okay, just use your stop right there at 464. Okay, that's where we bottomed here. Bang. Here's XTZ consolidating here. Consolidating right here on the 50. Last dot's red, and the stochastic is pointing down. So again, we want to buy more in this area when the stochastic is down here giving us the green. Right now, it's at 60. So we're not necessarily technically getting it at a good price. Okay, wait for the next green dot. Current support on this is going to be around $80. Here's eGold. eGold looking like it wants to reverse here too. We got to stop at 44.50 there. Again, nice breakout over the 50. Boom. Pulled back right into the 50-week moving average. Okay, I'd be a buyer here. I'd be a buyer eGold if I was going long on it. Monthly chart looks good. Everyone was hyped up on this one. Remember, guys, they're back in 2021, back in the back in the greed stage where everyone was e-gold, e-gold, e-gold. Yeah, everybody buy e-gold at $600. Boom, crush it down all the way to 21. Get wrecked. Okay, we're ahead of the game. I like this one here too, folks. E-gold looks good too. E-gold chart of the day, number 2. E-gold, nice setup here too. E-gold. Setting up nicely on the 50 EMA. Okay, let's check that. Let's see the market cap of that one. Okay, that's a $1 billion company right now. So again, if it goes to a $10 billion company, well, 14 billion to be 10x. And people were pretty hyped on this stuff. People were pretty hyped on it. Looks like it's a technology ecosystem for the new internet. Its smart contracts execution platform is capable of 15,000 TPS, 5S latency, and 0.0001 TX cost, focused on fintech, DeFi, and IoT. Okay, I have no idea what any of that stuff means, but I do like the market cap. Okay, that's pretty low. It's the number 52 ranked coin, and I like this setup here, folks. If I wanted to buy e-gold, I'd be buying it. I'd be a buyer here. DYDX, also nice breakout, and again, consolidating here. $2.20 is going to be the level. Is this what is the DYDX? Let's check this one out, and then we'll get to our... I'm going to cover the looking to buy list real quick. I just want to see where things are at. I'm going to probably scan through it real quick because I got a meeting here coming up. And DYDX, that's a $1 billion coin too. So pretty low market cap. That could be on the penny stock list. This one will be interesting. Let's keep an eye on that one too. I'm going to go ahead and add that one to the altcoin watch list as well. Just so we know, okay? Now we know which names are on our list, which ones we're looking to buy. Again, the orange ones are lower cap. Now let's look at our looking to buy list. This is from our Saturday's video. Carvana, again, right into the 50 right now. Okay, again, waiting on the green dot on Carvana. Robinhood, also bouncing right on the 50. It's got earnings coming up. Okay, it's got earnings coming up. You could play it now and then add again on the next green dot. But that thing's bouncing right into the 50. Look at the monthly on this one. Okay, this was up at $90. Okay, it's been going sideways for a very long time here. I think Robinhood is going to break out here, especially when the crypto markets break out, because that's going to be more people are trading crypto, which means they're going to be making more money. They're going to be making more profits. More people are going to come into the crypto market and start buying because, again, once we get to this point, okay, where we're sitting around the Thanksgiving table telling everybody to buy Bitcoin, right, and everybody's talking about it, that's when we're going to be selling, folks. We want to load up before that happens. Okay, and I think Robinhood's a great long-term play. I don't think they're going anywhere. AI breaking down here. Waiting for a green dot on AI. I don't like that it went down below the 50, but look at what we're putting in. Okay, this is a double bottom. Okay, we popped up above it. We dropped below it. We popped up. We came back down. We tested, and now we're holding. So again, waiting on the green dot. That'll be called out in the Discord. Lyft also just consolidating, folks. Consolidating right on the 50. Something I want to point out on this is Lyft and Uber are like the same companies. I'd say Lyft is better. I use Lyft more than I use Uber. And what's it called? Uber's up over 100% on the year. Lyft hasn't moved. Okay? And it's just now breaking out over the 50 after this long drawn out dip. Okay? So it broke out, pulled back. Okay? Waiting for the green dot on that one. Okay? But I think it's coming here. $12 is the stop. A-Firm just a little overextended for me. Too far up there on the 50. HNT, same thing. Too far up there. PNG's coming down here. Okay, we're getting closer and closer to the 50 every day. Okay, we've gone down for 5 weeks. This thing went from 1 cent, 2 cents up to 15 cents, and now it's pulling back. Okay, next green dot's going to be our point of entry. Full disclosure, I have this one in my portfolio, and I'm waiting on that green dot to enter again. ADA looking good with a bounce there off the 200. That's a reversal candle right there as well. Again, wait on confirmation. Green dot. All these green dots are going to be called out. PLTR, same thing. Green dot. We need the green dot, and we need it to hold 1550. Dot, also putting in a reversal candle this week. It's still early. It's Wednesday. Okay, we got a whole week for these candles to develop. Okay, stochastic's still a little overextended. Again, we want to be looking to buy down in this area on the weekly. But again, we're sitting right on the 50. So if you're on the 50-week moving average and you want to own things, okay, it's not a bad place to start a position. Are we missing the green dot? Yes. But it doesn't mean you can start your position. It doesn't mean you can't start your position. XLM, okay, that one's down below the 50 as well. But look how overextended we are down here on the 50-week. Okay, we're down here. This thing's at zero, damn near. This will be at zero next week. Okay, so the green dot will be the place to enter. And I think it's coming, folks. We're in an uptrend. We had that big move here, pulled back. Also, trying to put in a double bottom here. Green dot will be the place to attack. Dogecoin, we've seen some news in the Discord lately about Elon Musk getting some licenses to, use X as a financial platform in certain states. He's been very vocal about Dogecoin, so that's why it's on the looking to buy list. And there's buyers stepping in here. People are loading up here on the 50-week here. Okay, I think this thing's about ready to break out, Dogecoin. And I like the stochastic. It's at 20. It's not 0, but it's at 20. It's getting close. Okay, and again, you could see the buyers stepping in. You guys see when the candles are getting sucked up like that? That means there's buy orders right there buying up the coins. Okay, they're not letting it drop. Okay, that's bullish. Okay, link, full disclosure, I added to this today, actually, this morning, before I started this video. Okay, I'm just looking at a bull flag here. This is a massive bull flag. Again, a bull flag is when, boom, we break out. That's the pole, and here's the flag. We're just going sideways. Okay, we're going sideways. We're not going lower. We're not going higher. We're going sideways, and we're above the 50-week moving average. All-time high on this is back at 55. Okay, when this thing breaks, I think it's going to go. And look where the stochastic is. Okay, the stochastic is near 0. Okay, so I think we could see a green dot. Probably, my prediction is going to be in the next 2 weeks. You'll see a green dot on Link. So I'm kind of anticipating that there. Again, as long as we hold the 50, I don't care. I'm holding on as long as we're above the 50 on Link. Here's DocuSign. Just a little overextended here. I like the breakout. Okay, another name that's been clobbered. This one was at $320 back in the day. Absolutely denied, right? You shouldn't have been buying during this time because why? The 50-week. Okay, we're below the 50-week. We do not want to buy during that time. We want to buy when it's above it. And we're just now breaking out on DocuSign. I don't like where the blue wave is, though, and the stochastic's pretty oversold. So I want to wait for a better opportunity to come back down into the 50, and I want to get a bounce. STX, okay, I like this one, too. Okay, big breakout above the 50. Pull back now for us. Pull back into the 90 for us. Pull back to 90 cents on us. Okay, we'd love to see a pull back to 90. Here's SOL, Solana, also trying to bounce here off the 9. I mean, these markets could literally just go parabolic here, folks. $80 is the level. I'd be playing if you're in on this. Again, the stochastic's pretty far up there. We don't got the green dot confirmation just yet. We're pretty damn far off that 50-week moving average, but that doesn't mean we can't do like one of these crazy-ass moves right here. Okay, this thing's already up 500% on the year, and I'm buying any and every pullback that comes into that 50-week moving average. AKT, another one. Just did the rippity-dippity. Here's another perfect setup for y'all. AKT, okay, what happened? We broke out over the 50. It pulled back. Where was the stochastic? The stochastic was at 0. We got the green dot. This thing went from 82 cents all the way up to $3. There's 200% on your money. You put 10 grand in, you now have 30. Okay, rinse and repeat. Do it again. Okay, let's wait for that pullback, though. Okay, wait for the stochastic to get back down in this area. This is a really low market cap coin, too. I actually want to check the market cap real quick. AKT. AKT. That's a crypto. This is on the CRO network. This one is less than $1 billion company. So that's $640 million company right now. Okay, that's an interesting, they're cloud computing. Okay, cloud computing. So again, waiting for a pullback. Boom. If we can get this thing at $1.40, that'd be epic. Again, just too overextended as a trader to want to take a position here. Okay, we're way up here. If we get a pullback, go get the truck. Same thing with INJ. Those charts look identical. I want to buy it closer to the 50, closer to the mean. Snapchat. Snapchat had a nice breakout too. I think Snapchat's one of the best stocks to buy right now. I think they're one of the biggest social media platforms. They are one of the biggest, especially when it comes to millennials and Gen Z. It's what they use to communicate. It's like the Facebook of my generation. I was around when Facebook first came out. Okay, and same thing's going on with Snapchat. This is also a bull flag. You guys saw the bull flag I called out earlier on Link. Okay, bull flag, big breakout, and then just go sideways here. Again, we're above the 50. I'd be a holder as long as we are above the 50, and I'd be looking to add on every green dot from here on out on Snapchat. Again, stochastic's a little high for me. If we get a pull back into the 50, folks, get the truck. I might just sell the house and load up on it. XRP. Okay, getting clobbered here. But again, we're at 0. So now they're trying to flush us out here. Okay, do not sell your XRP if you're long on it. Okay, XRP is now at 0. Okay, stochastic RSI now at 0. We're way down here. So again, we don't want to sell these kind of dips. Okay, when we're below 0 here on Market Cipher, Okay, we're in despair, meaning people bought it like $100 or $1, right? They're buying here at 70, down to 50. They're down 30% on their portfolio. Okay, if this thing comes down to the level where we bounced right here at about 43, get the truck. Okay, next green dot's going to be an epic entry on XRP. And this chart looks like XLMs as well. So I'm going to take this support out. We really don't know the support level until we get the green dot. But I think it's coming here in the next couple weeks. Okay, CRO setting up nicely here as well. See, that one's closer. That one's getting close to 0. Okay, we got a support level right there at about 7. Okay, I'm taking this off. Again, next green dot, get the truck. This is a good layer 1 here. Okay, nice big rip up, pull back. Okay, nice doji candle. This could be the week where we reverse, folks. We could see a set of green dots coming out next week. If not next week, it's going to be within the next 3 weeks, as long as these prices continue to hold. Okay, we're looking real good. CRO looks good. And again, once we get closer to 0, I mean, you're 2 weeks away from being at 0 if we get more red candles. If we don't get red candles, we're going to get a green dot, and we're gonna reverse and go. I like CRO here, folks. I like CRO. We're sitting right on the 50 too. This thing was at $1 back in the day too. Coinbase. Coinbase also putting in a doji this week. I'm seeing so many doji candles. Okay, if you guys don't know what a doji is, that's a reversal candle. It's not a big nasty red one. It's a doji. Boom. Rip, 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 rip. That one's got earnings coming up too, and I'm thinking they're going to beat their earnings because there's been some action in crypto. Okay, so Coinbase, again, we're looking to buy these names, folks. When I say looking to buy, meaning we're looking for entries. Okay, looking for entries. Green dots, boom. Off the 50. If it's on the 50, I'm buying. Okay, if it's on the 50, I'm buying. If I'm getting a green dot, I'm buying these names. Okay, we're still about 30% off of the 50, though. If we come down to 100 on Coinbase, get the truck. But this candle, I'm looking forward to Saturday's video, folks. Every Saturday, we drop a video and hit our Overkill watch list. That's this watch list down here. Okay. Every Friday. Or I'm sorry, every Saturday we're hitting that. Okay, so I'm looking forward to seeing where this week closes. There's some real interesting candles this week. Here's what's this? DKNG breaking out here. We called that green dot out a couple weeks ago. We called that green candle out a couple weeks ago. Again, what are we doing? We're in an uptrend. How do we know we're in an uptrend? We're above the 50-week moving average. Okay, and we're just bouncing. Pull back, right? Pull back, bounce. Pull back, bounce. Okay, rip, rip. DKNG is going to be massive, folks. There's so much money in sports gambling now, it's not even funny. Okay, and again, another stock that got annihilated, and then it did the rippity-dippity. And we're looking to get a 250-week cross there as well, which is extremely bullish. They call that the golden cross. The golden cross is what they call that one. Okay, so I'm extremely bullish on DraftKings. Okay, that's a big boy breakout right there. Big boy breakout. Okay, and you could use your stop loss at the bottom right there at 36. Use it at the bottom of that candle. But I'd hold this thing. Hold it until the stochastic gets back up to 100 there. ICP, we got a couple more names, and we got to wrap this up here, folks. Again, drop a comment down on this video if you're still watching to enter for that lifetime giveaway. If you're not in the Discord, you could join. There's a link down in the description as well. It's free. And then, of course, there's the paid version where you can pay $7 a month, the price of one Starbucks coffee, to get full access to all the premium content and Overkill trading. ICP, again, too overextended here. Too overextended, but we're trying to bounce. Again, another bull flag looking pattern here. Big rip up, go sideways. Okay, as a trader, guys, we have to play the momentum as traders. The momentum is boom. Down here, boom, momentum up. Okay, boom. Down here on the bottom, momentum up. That was a $2 to 15. I mean, you're talking about a 600-700% move right there. You put in 10,000 down here, you're up to 70 grand. Again, I wouldn't have traded that because we were below the 50, but now that we're breaking out above the 50, I'm bullish on it. Okay, ICP, I'm liking this name. It's at 1159. What's the daily saying? Okay, again, I'd like to buy it closer to the 50, guys. I'd like to buy it closer to the 50. I'm not sold on it again. The stochastic is too high. XDC, this is another name. I think this is correlated with XRP too. But again, you're seeing it down there at 0. So looking to enter now. Okay, looking to buy XDC off the next green dot. As long as we hang around, right? As long as we hang around that 50-week moving average, it looks good. AVAX, another name we covered. Again, I think you should be in a position right now and looking to add on the next green dot. VeChain, also sitting at about 40 right now. Nice doji candle. Saturday's going to be a great video, folks. You guys better tap in Saturday because we got to see where these candles are going to close this week. Because, I mean, if they close as dojis, we could see a reversal in the next couple weeks. Okay, you could see that next round of green dots come through. And when it does, you know what? They'll be called out, baby. You know where them things going to be called out. But VeChain, full disclosure, I got a position on this as well, and it came back down there. Look, it bounced like right on that 50, okay? Right near it, okay? Boom, there was your entry. Bang, okay? Rip it back up. Where we at, okay? Next green dot is going to be a major buy opportunity on VeChain, just like it was back here, okay? Right when we went into the 50 there. So keep an eye on that again. It'll be called out. MSTR, this is Sailor's company. Where'd we bounce here? We bounced right near the 50, okay? And the stochastic is pretty damn close to the floor here. So we got stop loss. I mean, if you want to play that doji candle this week, that's looking good. 440 is the level there on MSTR. I like it. Okay, I like it. That's a low market cap coin too. That's Sailor's company. He's like fully leveraged into Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin goes to the moon, his company's going to be worth a lot of money. Okay, 440 is the stock price, stop loss price on that. Again, the best thing you can do is wait for the green dot, but you can also anticipate it here with the stochastic being near zero. Here's Twilio. Twilio also consolidating right there on the 50. Okay, this is, I can vouch for this company and what it does. Okay, I use them. I run a marketing company, and they offer services for online marketing. They do text message services, email services, and things like that. They're pretty much a company that serves big businesses, big corporate businesses. So again, the stochastic, I mean, I don't know, right? We want to buy down here, but you got to identify the fact that we're sitting on the 50 right now. And we're consolidating. It does have earnings coming up here. So again, earnings is always a wild card, because if a company misses their earnings, right, that could tank their stock. Right now we're consolidating though. Again, we've been in a massive downtrend. This thing got denied from 400 and what was that, 459 all the way down to, my God, $40. There's a 99% drop. Okay, and now we're coming up off the floor here. All the sellers, all the weak hands are out. And now we're just now breaking out. So I got to stop on this one right here at 67. I'd be in it if I wanted to own it for the long term. Looking to add on the dots. Here's Net. Net's got a green dot this week again. Bull flag. Okay, rip up, bull flag. Okay, stop on this one right now is going to be 74.50. And we got the golden cross there. That one's got earnings on the 8th. On the 8th there. Last one of the day, Disney. Disney's breaking out here, folks. Don't give up on Disney. It's been annihilated. But this is looking like a textbook breakout. We're actually breaking out above that high. I'd watch for a bounce on this one up to 112. Okay, we're not quite at 100 on the stochastic, so I think you get some momentum over the next couple of weeks. Probably at 100, there'll probably be some profit takers, maybe at 106 as well. We called the green dot out a couple weeks ago, and this thing's ripping up now. Okay, we're up. I mean, these things don't move that much because they're so high cap. That's why we like to trade lower cap coins. But Disney's definitely something to take interest in here. If you want to put something in the long term, again, the monthly chart, we're down there on the 200-month average. So we've only been there. Last time we were there was like September of 2011. Okay, and right here during the COVID dip. So you've only had 2 or 3 opportunities to buy it at the 200-month. That's that dark blue line right there in the last decade. 2 times. 1, 2. And I don't think Disney's going anywhere. I don't think they're going anywhere. Okay, that's it, folks. I got a meeting to get to. God bless y'all. Hopefully you guys got some value out of this. Hit me in the Discord if you guys need anything. Peace.